So I went back and counted. Skinny Luka has been talked about way back in 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025. How was it possible that every offseason that it was the talk of the town for Luka Dončić, but this season I think it's different because according to him, getting traded to the Lakers is painful depending on how you see it. They're often dubbed as the Flat Earth and the Fat Earth duo during his time in the Mavericks. But Nico Harrison cited that the Mavericks have constant conditioning concern according to sources, which leads to his injuries issue. Question: why spare Luka all the way out? Because Nico was shocked by fans' reactions about the trade made. But if Skinny Luka is the real deal, like we already know that Luka is a great offensive player, the guy is a top 5 NBA player when he's healthy and in shape. But some people have doubts if this is even real. But if you look at him at street clothes, he's kinda looking like a skinny kid. But some of you might not agree with me, but I think it's real. You look at the jawline of Luka Dončić, I think he's lost a lot of weight. And when you look at his diet and his workout, he's definitely putting the work on it to get back in shape for the next season. During their series against the Minnesota, they're actually the favorite to win. LeBron is actually one of the key players here if he wants to take a pay cut or not. Man, the dude is actually a billionaire, one of the billionaires in the NBA. Just like what he did in Miami to acquire Chris Bosh and pay for Dwayne Wade. LeBron sacrificed and have a pay cut. But as per the Athletic report, LeBron James doesn't want to take pay cut for this offseason. But why? The man is earning 500 million a year. So the Lakers actually need a center, a wing defense, and a good shooting. And that's Luka can contribute to the team. And Luka is 10 times better with a lob threat hand. As a fan, we would like to see what Skinny Luka is really capable of and how would he lead the team to the playoffs and hopefully in finals run once again.
Certainly, there are individuals that were in phenomenal shape. There's certainly other ones that could have been in better shape. We have to get in championship shape.
Luka Dončić at a Real Madrid basketball game over in Europe. He looks much skinnier than when we last saw him with the Los Angeles Lakers. Take a look at this side-by-side of Luka in February and him right now. He seriously looks like he's lost 30 or 40 pounds, and this isn't entirely speculation either. According to Martin Pavnich, Dončić, now without basketball, dedicated himself to transforming his body in Ljubljana. 6.5 with Dallas, where he was criticized for his conditioning. Why is he now working on his weight and conditioning? What if I told you that the answer has more to do with Nico Harrison than anything else? According to Martin Pavnich, Luka is doing this as a sharp response, both due to the unfortunate past season, which was marked by a wide range of health problems and an unplanned move from Dallas, and to all the criticism. Basically, what I'm gathering from this inside report is that Luka Dončić took this personally. Luka Dončić is upset that Nico Harrison called him fat and traded him away because of his conditioning. So in response, he's going all out this offseason in order to get in shape and condition himself for the regular season. In a way, you could easily say that Luka Dončić is doing all this just to get revenge on Nico Harrison for trading him away from a franchise he wanted to spend the rest of his career with. But how will this affect Luka on the court? Will he become one of the best two-way players in the NBA, or will he just be the same old Luka on defense? There's never been a question about what Luka can do on offense. Fat or not, Luka Dončić is one of the best offensive players in the association right now. But what's holding him back has been his defense. Of course, losing weight and getting in better condition will help him defensively, but I don't think it will help as much as some people think.
I tell people, I don't care about his weight. You need to get him in a gym and teach him how to play defense.
Wait, you think that you could make Luka a good defensive player?
Yes, you can, because it's about wanting to. But he's never had to, because he's always had people behind him to erase his mistakes.
And I think Robert Horry is spot on here. Playing defense is more about guarding someone rather than just losing weight. It's more so about putting in the effort and learning how to play defense rather than being in shape. I mean, seriously, how many skinny or in-shape players in the NBA don't know how to play elite defense? However, it would have been if Luka wasn't getting exposed constantly on defense, and if the Lakers had a real center. I mean, I tried to block this out of my memory, but I just simply can't. But there were literally games in that series where JJ Redick gave Jackson Hayes 0 minutes. I'm not saying giving Hayes minutes would have changed the outcome of those games, but having a viable center to give minutes might have. This offseason has the potential to take the Los Angeles Lakers and Luka Dončić both to the next level. If everything goes right, the Lakers could acquire a starting caliber center and get Luka to become a slightly above average defender. If that happens, I genuinely think the Lakers will become contenders, especially if the Lakers wanting to make Bronny James a key part of their rotation is false. But that's if everything goes right. Who knows? Maybe everything goes wrong. Maybe the Lakers make no offseason moves. Maybe Luka Dončić doesn't improve on defense at all. Anything is possible in this offseason. But I'd like to know what you guys think in the comments.
Yes, it's definitely not denying. I'm not denying the fact that Luka Dončić is a great offensive player, but the question is, how is he willing to put the work on defense and put the work on getting in the best shape of his career during an 82 game span, whole season in the NBA. So it's definitely a challenge for him on how he would respond to the critics around the league, and most probably how he will prove himself to those critics, and what will be the effect of his willingness on the defensive side and his commitment on getting shape to the whole team of the Lakers franchise, and what impact would it make for Nico Harrison's decision during an mid-season trade last year, and is skinny Luka a real thing, or is he just playing a troll just like what he did in the last 4 years? And I would like to know your thoughts about this topic, so you can comment your opinion in the comment section and we can talk about it. And I hope you support my channel, and if you like this kind of content, you can leave a like and please do subscribe. So I appreciate all your support. Thank you.